Good morning, everyone. Let's see. We got a few people in here. I decided to go ahead and get my live done earlier this morning. I'm gonna wait for a few people. I had got a notification. Hold on. Oh yeah, you guys, have you all gone to my community wall today? The deal I posted today. Let me see, what was it? Um, I don't know if any of you guys have babies or grandbabies and stuff like I do, but hold on. It was, I want to make sure I quote this right. It was 864. Let me see, can y'all see that? No. That 864 Pampers wipes for $24. I got mine for 22 because I did a subscribe and say, good morning, Dawn people. I sure will try my best to enjoy myself. I'm waiting to hear from the nurses before I get on the road. Ace of Spades, good morning. Do y'all have like big plans and stuff like that? I would love to be able to go to like a cookout or something. Y'all know what I've never done? Something I want to do. I always talk about something on my list. Um, I want to just pop up at somebody's cookout. And y'all remember that movie, Poetic Justice, when Tupac and it was Tupac and Janet Jackson and the comedian dude. But anyway, they just so happened to see a cookout while they were traveling, and they just walked up to this big old family. It looked like maybe like a little family reunion, some little get together or something, and they just showed up. I want to do something like that, but I don't know. I don't think my nerves will allow me to. Good morning, Melissa. That sounds funny. But good morning, Melissa Moore. Yes, that's what I want to do. I think I'd be so nervous. Y'all think they'll let me get a plate? I want some good baked beans and some good ribs. I've been saying that. And I love chicken wings on the grill. And if somebody know how to throw down on a good brisket, oh my gosh, I want to eat that too. But yes, hold on. Oh, thank you. I forgot all about this. Yeah, breakfast delivered. I forgot all about that. I got me a little burrito from McDonald's. Let me move this. This Sprite looks so good. Y'all ever had that Sprite from McDonald's? I'm not a big soda drinker, but if I get me a soda at a restaurant anywhere I go out, it will be a Sprite from McDonald's because it's like needles in that Sprite, baby. Haley Paris, good morning. Yo, so I know it ain't that many people in here right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. Um, Good morning, Crabarita. Sister Melissa, I was watching a replay of your live yesterday. I didn't see the notification. Then again, I don't know. I don't know what I can do about that. I know it's been a few people that'll tell me like, "Hey, I'm not getting your notifications." And y'all, I want y'all to know that I know a lot of y'all came over here. A lot of my subs are from, you know, the tea. I'm still bringing the tea. Still bringing the tea. But, as I said, it's a variety of things going over here. And there's some things that I like to report on that are near and dear to me. And so I woke up this morning and as usual, I check my analytics after I lay there and try to get my mind right. And 'cause I saw a little bit of negative stuff on YouTube last night, and I'm like, that's fine. But I just got up, did a little, trying to do a little redirecting because I noticed I had missed a few phone calls and everything. Y'all, I sleep so hard. Like I really don't much really wake me up out of my sleep. Even my alarms, I have so many different alarms, just because sometimes I sleep so hard, and especially if I take my allergy medicine like I supposed to. So, anywho, hi Kathy. So what I want to talk about, when I got up, I saw that Master P's daughter, Tata. I don't know if any of you guys watched Growing Up Hip Hop. She was on there as well, but it's Master P's daughter, Romeo's sister, and she passed. And I really was like, please tell me this fake news. But then on Master P's Instagram, he did, he did have have a post about it. And, I want you guys to read this, and the part that stuck out to me the most is, first of all, I would love for everyone to send prayers to this family. Um, because there had been a time, I remember, I'll read that to y'all as well, but there had been a time that back on the show, he was talking to his daughter about her substance abuse and getting her help and stuff like that. But what stands out the most to me about this post he made, it says mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. And I do understand that when a lot of this bad stuff that's been happening in the world, like these shootings, they like to throw it under, a mental illness. And if that is truly the case, it's just, how we gonna handle this though? How we gonna handle this whole situation? And then it's a good topic too, considering like some of this crazy stuff I've been seeing even in this sector, because I don't know. But this mental illness thing is an issue though. And I just, like I told y'all, I got family. She's older than Romeo. Yes. Hold on, I play this clip for you guys. Yep, she's an older sister. So she was like the sister, because I think back in like 2016 she was like 19. So
I'd like to say rest in peace to Master P daughter, Tatiana Miller.
that's her right there.
She was in a couple of his movies and stuff. And she's one of the oldest. Romeo's sister also, and a couple of other brothers and sisters they have. Yes, she had passed away. And Master P is really, really sad about this. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, well, I don't know. Look, hey, Lovely is her name. Hold on. Is she? Well, he said one of the older. Where's that news article I had? So how old would that make her? Hold on. It says 2016. Hold on. So what's this? 2016 6? Yeah, she is. Because in 2016, when she was on that episode, you're right. So 2016, she was 19 years old. So what? That made her like what, 25 now. And that's what I was wondering because he said one of the older. I don't know how many kids he have. I've only known of three, and another girl from the show that Romeo was on. I forgot, it was like his own little show. I remember it was like a little sister. But okay, Lovely is her name. 29. Okay, hi Hillary. Y'all, and somebody wanted me to talk about mention to talk about my little montage that I did for my husband yesterday, and about how I dealt with it and dealing with a loss like that. I don't know if I can actually talk about it today. I will try to attempt to talk about it, but what I will say is that no matter if this Master P, a parent had to, has lost their child. He has to bury his daughter, and knowing that she was battling something, and I can't say I can relate because that's a child, and it's just something, and I just could not imagine. And I pray to God I never have to experience that. I hope my children send me away, and I hope I never have to send any one of my children away. And I do remember, and when I showed y'all that clip about basically how when Master P was saying that mental health, the mental illness and drug abuse, that it's a topic that needs to be discussed. We shouldn't be afraid to talk about it and try to come up with some solutions, because I remember there was a time like when my daughter started high school, and I just noticed like a change in her, and I didn't know what was going on, and she wasn't an emotional child, and she was having a lot of stresses and just adapting to changes. And I remember one day she called me. I was at work. She called me from school, and she's like crying, and she's saying, "Mama, come get me. I don't know why I can't stop crying. I don't know what's wrong." And she won't talk to me about what was happening. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was on that telephone calling something everywhere, I was calling all kind of places like, "Hey, can y'all get me?" Because we have a close relationship, but sometimes there's just things as a parent we cannot fix, and really that's what we want to do. I promise you, my children are adults, and I just wish I can still put them in a little bubble and protect them from everything in this world. And but I tell you one thing, because people was like, when I was calling places, it was like, "Do you think she's gonna harm herself?" And that was another thing they asked. Well, is she on drugs and this, and they're like trying to schedule me an appointment, and I'm like days later, "No, ma'am, I need some help today because I don't know what's wrong. Something ain't right. Something a little off." When you do, you just get to that point to where, you know, um, you just want to protect them. And so, my heart goes out to them. And so, y'all just, I tell y'all all the time, just tell somebody that you love them. Because we can't fix everything for everybody. But I feel like as long as you make some kind of conscious effort, you've done your part. And I don't know if any of y'all have been dealing with any kind of mental illness type situation in your family, but it's hard to see that. And like I said before, we sit there and because I know I'm guilty of it too. We sit there and be like, "Oh my God, he's so crazy. He a fool. Look at him." And we laugh about it sometimes, but then we do come back and be like, But we so worried about him. We so worried about him. Like, what's gonna happen? So, if you have mental illness and then drug abuse on top of that, that is kind of like a recipe for disaster. And and I'm quite certain, either way, Master P handled how to deal with his daughter and her situation. He felt he was doing the best that he could do. Hi, Bernard. How are you? Thank y'all for coming in here. What do you guys have planned today? I was saying I want to go to a cookout, and I was telling I do with everything going on with me, and dealing with dad and the stresses of that. Um, I do. I just want to like forget about everything that's happening. I just want to go somewhere and just have a good time, eat, drink, be merry, and mingle. But unfortunately, I don't have a lot of family in my hometown. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of family. So I got some traveling to do. But I would love to be going to a cookout somewhere. Mm, hold on, y'all. Sorry. Ooh. Lovely as her name say, I'll be stuffing my face. You went to a bone cookout yesterday, Lee? I won't be going anywhere but on this highway. And I'm so worried about jumping on the road late like this. I consider this late because I'm just worried about the traffic on the road. I really am. Ooh. Lee, what state are you in? What's the name of the casino? When I lived in Birmingham, I used to catch the bus. It was $25 to get on the bus and to go to the casino in Philadelphia, Mississippi. And it's $25 to get on the bus. They take you there, bring you back. But then when you get there, they put the $25 on your card for you to play. So then as much as you go, you get you start accumulating perks. So it'll be times that I go because I have been on accumulate getting free motel stays. And it's a nice little ride. So it's like it was a whole lot cheaper than just driving myself. I hate driving. And $25, and then it was like cheaper than gas. And you on the charter bus, you get to watch a movie on the way there. It took us maybe about a little under 3 hours to get there. And we go to what is it called? Silver. Oh my gosh, what's the name of it? Oh my gosh. It was two casinos side by side. Oh, okay. Well, do you play slots or do you play on the tables, Lee? Good morning, because I said so. Thank you for coming in. We just having a light chat this morning. So I don't know if I'll have my video. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get my video completed. My T video that I'm working on. And then I saw this topic and I wanted to talk about it. I just felt like when I opened my phone one time and I saw it, and then I got off. Even when my screen refreshed, I saw it again, and I was just like, and it just made me think about my family member because he's so distant, and we're always concerned about him, and Believe it or not, I'm the one that get on his nerves the most of the family. So I can't just pick up the phone and call him. I always have to wait for him to call me because sometime if I just randomly call, he probably would curse me out. So every now and then he will pick up the phone and a call and say, I just want you to know I love you. And that be meaning so much to me. Cause then I'm like, I know he doing good. Oh, Lee Paris. You say you play the slots, the penny machine, baby. That's me. So if you can, for me, just try your luck a little bit on the quick hits. And you know how they had like that progressive jackpot? I've hit that before. And so like the one that I was on the penny lane was $2 was the max bet. Baby, I ran up a check. That was my first time learning that if you hit, they pay you right there. And I did not like that because, I told y'all I caught the bus there. So it's not like I could go to my room and put my money in the safe or something. And they stood there and the people come and they pay you, count that money out right there while you sitting at your machine. Hi, Gail. Oh, the last big casino I went to was in Louisiana as well. Yup. Hold on. But I love the penny lane. I don't play the tables. I love playing poker, and I don't know if they have spades on the casino tables, but I don't play on the casino level. Every blue moon, if I've hit on the slots, I might go sit down to a small buy-in table for poker. But I used to be in a poker league back at home before the pandemic hit. I used to do pretty good too. Whew. Yes, I love to play that quick hits league. Yes. But I'm just so y'all, let me tell y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the story. So when I hit, so I'm in panic mode. So I'm in panic mode because I have all this money because I had asked, so I went up to after I get off the machine, I went up to the cage because this was my first time ever hitting big like this. Other than that ticket that prints out and then I go cash it in. But so I went up there to the little cashier gate and I was like, hey, do y'all have Western Union or MoneyGram? And they was like, no. And I'm like, okay, because what I was gonna do is just Western Union the money home or something, because I didn't want all that money on me because I still got 6 hours left at the casino. And so I remember I called my husband. He's like, well, this what you do. Because I told him, I was like, everybody know everything that happens. Like when you come with that group of people on that bus, I go to sleep on that bus. So I was like, well, because he know how I am, and no story, because I always take me like a little bitty purse with me when I go to the casino, and it kind of, it goes across me, right? And I was like, but you know how I get, and what if somebody like just snatch my purse because they saw me get all this money? And he was like, he said, do you have on full panties today? And I was like, yes. And he was like, well, what you do, wrap that money up and put it in your panties. Because I was like so worried about going to sleep on the bus because he know that's what I do. And that was just the funniest thing because guess what? I did it. So okay, so Lee, I wonder. That's what I'm wondering. Is it a? It has to be a certain amount that they won't hand pay because this was a little over seven, a little over 7,000. I want to make sure I ain't miss anybody. But I did. Now, when I was back at home, I used to go to. It's in Brunswick, Georgia, and it was only like a 2 hour drive for me. And I would get on the boat, the Emma Princess, and so I used to do that once a month. And it's just relaxing. And also, what would happen is, for me, it was just so relaxing because, well, you pay $10 to get on the boat, and then you get a meal, and then you get a snack coming back in because the boat rides out so far, and then it sits out there, and you play, and just enjoy yourself. And I played the like Keno game, and sometimes I get on the little 5 cent machine, and I can sit there for hours and hours playing on about 20, 40 bucks. And I've done pretty good sitting over there, but that's what I do. Unless I hit, and like they only have two quick hit machines on the little casino boat, so I don't really get to play the quick hits that often. Okay, okay, Lee, I see what you're saying. My brother used to work at casinos in Vegas when he lived there when he got out of the military. But yeah, what happened is when I'm on that boat, it gets me away from home, and because I was there and I'm working and taking care of my daughter was still in school at that time, and taking care of dad, and I can just get away because I'm away and I'm in the middle of the water, and I can't tell that man turn that boat around. I can't tell him turn that boat around. So when I get that phone call and they be like, Melissa, I need you to sit, I'm like, I can't. I'm on the boat. Oh. And that's almost like my only way I get to say no. Because I'm that person in my family that try to handle everything. And it gets stressful. Thanks, Lee. Thank you. To Lee Perry said, I love your nails. Because I said so. It's like I want to visit casinos down south. That's on my bucket list. Have you ever been to a casino at all? Hold on, y'all. Hola, it's a wonderful life. I know. I'm wondering. I'm like, now I've also used to go to the casinos in New Orleans because I used to visit New Orleans quite a bit. Oh, okay, okay. So you go every month. You just want to like hit the ones down south. Okay. Ew, baby. I know quite a few people over there in Warner Robins. I've always wanted to go to Tybee. I have. Because I got a friend that lives in, oh my gosh, what's the name of that place in South Carolina? Oh, that's close by. I'm so crazy how I be forgetting stuff. Oh, y'all, mine is tell the kind of way. If you talking about mental illness, sometimes I really think that I don't. I think just when a lot of stuff is going on in my life at one time, that my wheels are turning too much, and I think they get stuck, and that's how I be forgetting stuff. Cause sometimes my daughter be like, "Mom, I really hope you ain't like gonna get Alzheimer's." But she's a psychology major, so she be trying to overanalyze me. Okay. And what's funny is Burnett, back to Warner Robins though. My brother lived there for quite a few years, and the brother that you actually saw in one of the videos that I had, Yeah, I think that's the only brother I've ever had in my videos. Um, but he's in Macon now, so that's a skip and a hop away from Warner Robins. And so when I go home, we go to Bucky's. I call it the mall of convenience stores. mm. Lee, I've heard that about Atlantic City. I have. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, Hilton Head. That's the word I was trying to think. I was like, it's two places. It's like they always there at Ty Bean. And there was another little. Hi, Joanne. Y'all, I love the beach. That's one thing that I miss about. Um, that's one thing I'm going to miss about living in North Georgia now, because y'all excuse me for eating. Y'all saw my breakfast didn't come until after I started the video, but um living here in North Georgia, I'm not as close to like a real beach. They do have a man-made beach that I've been told I actually don't live that far from it, but I've never seen it. My daughter said she's been. Ooh. But anyway, back to the whole beach thing. So by me living here now in North Georgia, I probably won't frequent the beaches as much as I used to, because the city I'm from, Valdosta, is like a few seconds from Florida. So I used to go to Jacksonville. It was like just jump in the car and go to Jacksonville is nothing. Like we just do like a there and back trip sometime. And also there was a time I lived in Panama City, and I was going through a lot in life at that time when I lived in Panama City. And I was very young at that time, and the water, it'd be nights that I would just go sit in my car and just look at the water at night, and just sometimes just sitting on the water um just just relaxed me, and just you know so I'm gonna miss going to the beach, but I gotta figure something out, because I love that water and I need that. I'm one of these people, I always try to find something that relaxes me and to get my mind off of things, because I don't ever want to be one of these people that y'all gonna read about, because it's like, oh Lord, she done lost it. That loose screw finally done fell out. Mm-mm. Why not? Wonderful Life said, don't go to Atlanta Beach. Wow. It says, it's so boring here. I'm moving back to Florida. I can't take it here. I've been in Florida for 5 years, so I have to get out of here. Mm. I hate driving, y'all. That's why I was like, driving to Jacksonville was nothing. But, and then I would drive, y'all, let me tell you, and then I would drive to Lake City, Florida, which was only an hour away from me. Well, less than an hour. And I used to go to bingo every other week. And y'all have to keep checking my phone because I'm waiting for the nurses. So hold on. Mm. But yeah, I've had some family members tell me about Atlantic City, and that it's close to It's almost close to Vegas, you know. It reminds you of Vegas. Hi, Coach Sherry. Thank you for coming in here. Ooh, right now. So Destin was about 4 4 hours when I was in Valdosta, Georgia. So I don't know how long it would take now from where I am. I don't know how far it is from Atlanta. I really don't know. And I've only been to Destin once, and that was for a work seminar. So you know how that goes. You know, we all go and sit in those workshops and seminars all day, and then we were on the beach, but we didn't do like beach stuff. It was the evening. We all sitting out there, you know, sipping and just chit chatting about the job. But I would love to go to Destin as well. I used to always go to Myrtle Beach, but that's been a minute too. Oh, really? Okay. Thank you for telling me about Atlanta Beach. Oh, wow. Wow. Yes, Kathy. Yes, Kathy. I work in Morrow. And one of my coworkers told me it wasn't far. So say yeah, that man-made beaches in Morrow, Stockbridge. We had our family reunion there in 2003. It has been upgraded so much since then. It was nice. I want to say that's where they just opened um a new water park over there too. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I mean, I hope I'm not wrong. Mm-mm. Okay, all right. You think Georgia is a beautiful state? I guess it is. I just love Florida. I say that's gonna be like my retirement city. No shade, but I would love to own an RV at some point in my life and live in one of the little RV park places and just be comfortable and can get to the water when I need to. But I want to make sure, yeah, I would love to do that. Simple living, retirement life. I I know two retired professors that they are pretty well off, and that's what they chose to do. They sold their home. Um, they have a vacation home now. They do have a vacation home. Um, what is it? It's somewhere in the Panhandle. I forgot the name of it. Apalachicola. So they have a vacation home that what they do, you know, with their grandkids for their grandkids to visit. But they enjoy that simple life, and I want to live in an RV as well. Oh, Coach Sherry, so it's only 5 hours from here. Okay. See, my simple mind was thinking, I'm gonna have to go all the way like I'm going to my hometown, then go there. Remember, I have an accounting degree. I'm not good with directions. I'm not good at reading maps either. Top of the morning to you, Cody Red. I've lived in Georgia. What did it say? I lived in Georgia 172 years of my 200 years on Earth. Oh, and stayed out of Lake Lanier. Oh, yeah. Isn't that where one of Usher's sons got in the accident at Lake Lanier? Okay, straight down 85. See, my silly butt is thinking, let me get on 75, drive all the way, and then get on 10. Ooh, honey. See, yes, but I'm telling y'all, y'all have to find a way. Um, and I know that we've been talking about the beach and we've been talking about the casinos, but those are things that I did to relax my mind and separate myself from my daily responsibilities. It was like that was like a treat to myself as well. It's like, you know what, I work hard and I see about my family, and so my family in my household, and then by me being the oldest, when anything happens in my family, everybody calls me because I've always been that, the bossy, the motherly one, and everybody's like, I mean, even my mom, my dad, they call if something going on with my brothers, or the brothers call about the other. And sometimes I am that person. Even with my friends, they've always been like, you are just that person that everybody can go to. And, but sometimes people have to realize that it's hard to carry all that on your shoulder. That's a lot of responsibility. And I'm not a person that say no that often because I always want to help people. Always. And you have to find a way to reset, and that's what I would do. So like I was saying, when I was in Birmingham, I jump on that bus, I catch that bus to Mississippi to get away, because the bus too, but it enabled me to where I couldn't just jump in my car because somebody called and said, oh, like, I'm mad at mama today, like, or mama did this to me, and then it's like, okay, let me get home so that I can fix it, So that was another reason why it's like, just get away. And it's like, realize, like, Melissa, guess what? Like, they can survive without you. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I always feel like they can't. And I do. I take on more than I should. And you have to just mentally reset. Oh, Coach Sherry, I've seen those. And I want to say what really caught my attention one day about these RVs, because I had only been in like these regular, like, so long, long, long time ago, I had been in an RV with some uh family and friends, right? And it was just pretty basic, and I was like, oh, I can do this. But it was one day in my adult life, it was this RV that Will Smith had. I had seen it, and I think it was like this little episode of like Cribs, because I do watch this like van life stuff with my daughter on YouTube. And so I'm always intrigued by that. I just think it's amazing. And just how people, when you don't have to have a whole lot. And just as long as you got the bare necessities. And I did see that RV though, that honey, that sucker like opened up, folded out, and it looked like, yes, it did look like a luxury condo. Hey, brown sugar. It's a Wonderful Life. You talking about Lake Lanier? Ew. Okay, so Lovely is her name. You're saying you have a friend who lives on Lake Spivey. It's a nice area. So, are you talking about the street Lake Spivey? Because I'm familiar with that, especially when I'm going to. I see that road. I think it's been a time when I go to 75, and then when I'm going to Stockbridge. I go to Taco Mac quite a bit in Stockbridge. Oh, I did not know that it was the Lake Jotico. Oh, Crabarita girl. Period. Crabarita say I also like to fish for relaxation. What you talking about? That is me. Can y'all believe that? Me fishing more? But yes, I'm that person that will sit out there and fish and we'll go home. I would sit there for hours and we'll go home with a thing in the world. It's just so relaxing. Because if I get these little ones, I'm going to throw them back. And it's just so relaxing and just so peaceful and just watching and seeing the little wildlife and all of that. It's fun. And then, especially like some of the places that I go, it's interesting to see. Sometimes I see other people out there fishing because one place I like to go is at St. Simon's or Jekyll Island. I go to the pier out there and fish. And it's funny, like, so when I do get like this smaller fish, like a lot of the people that do shark fishing, they want those little fish and they keep them. And so they'll come over there and take them off. And then I love St. George Island. When I tell you, like, no, no ghetto mess, no, it's not crowded or anything like that. And and I always like to be on the beachfront because I want to be able to walk out my condo or walk out the house that I rent and be right there. The water is in my backyard because we go fishing at nighttime and everything. But yes, you're right, Coach Sherry. You need your step off spots to reset. That is so true. You want to relocate to the south? Mm, I guess I've been here the majority of my life. I travel up north a lot, but I've been here. Hi, Joy and Peace. I did not know Sherry's near Jonesboro. Have y'all ever have y'all ever caught a stingray? Let me tell y'all, those things will have you so amped up thinking that. So let me tell you something. If you did have a problem that was bothering you and you were fishing and you were still sitting there thinking about that and that stingray hit that line and you trying to pull that sucker in, you'll forget about everything because you're gonna be so tired and wore out because that sucker is fighting. They will they fight. You will put in some work to pull that sucker in. And let me tell y'all, then I think that I got it pumping up because they fight like that too. And so I'm working, I'm so tired, like to where it's like I can feel a bruise forming on my side because I'm trying to, this real and get that sucker in and it's a stingray. I don't fool with them. I will cut that entire line. Only once have I seen somebody get it and keep it. It was another man out there one day and I pulled one in and he wanted it. And he said he cuts it up and uses it for bait. So, hmm I've never heard that about the cemeteries thing. Okay. I have a lot of family in Charlotte, Coach Sherry. Hey, Kathy. I hope I spoke to you earlier. Talk about, yes, that brown sugar. I met one guy that showed me another world. Same here, Melissa. I don't have to catch a thing and I'm fine. I just love doing it. But what I won't fish with y'all is crickets. But I don't usually do that type of fishing anyway. Sorry about that. Wow, Kathy. It'd be interesting if we ever run into each other. Do you ever go to Taco Mac? It's only a couple places that I go, and yeah, I go Taco Mac because I know how to get there. It's like right off the interstate, so right off of 675 for me. So you guys really feel like it'd be like spirits from that cemetery? Mm, what the hell? Oh wow, you're a Cali girl. My brother's in Cali right now, Fountain Valley. He's been there for years. Brown sugar. You say fishing is so relaxing. I agree. So is hiking through beautiful hiking trails. All right. I'm not in shape though. But if I was, I would love to. I would love to. I think maybe that should be a start. Yes, that tail, it is very scary. So it's just like once you realize that's what it is, I just kind of when I get it and I to the point of the water where I can see it, I just kind of let it keep on flipping in. Sometimes I let it go ahead and fight it. It'll still fight till it's in, and then sometimes it'll flip itself on off. But I will not let it get close to me. But my husband, he would get the he's it's been a few times he knows how to get to it and get those pliers and get that hook out. Me, if I'm by myself, I will cut the line completely and just be like, forget it. I'll just rehook. Ooh, that'd have been cute. I've caught a shark before, but of course it was a baby shark. I wanted to keep it. Joy and peace. I need you to go pull your husband in here to this chat real quick so I can tell him something. I want to tell him to go ahead and take you fishing. Don't put it off. Tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Y'all go do it. Y'all go do it. I hope you have fun though once you do go do it. Really? Y'all think the Carolinas has gotten expensive? That's where all my majority of my family is at. It's interesting that so my dad is from North Carolina and but my mom is from Georgia, but the majority of her sisters and her family migrated to North Carolina. Oh wow, brown sugar. That's funny. Coach Sherry, the price is going up on everything. It's making you rethink a lot of stuff. Yes, lovely. Orange County. My brother has been there 17 years. Yep. Before he sold his company, it was also in Orange County. Um, Anaheim, I think. Yeah, I think it was Anaheim. Anyone going by on vacation this summer? Hmm, that's interesting. You want to leave from up there to come to North Carolina? Hmm, that's neat. Wow. I don't know just how big Charlotte is. I didn't think Charlotte was that big. So they just cramming in their coach. They just cramming in there, baby. But my aunt works at a bank in Charlotte. But yes, if y'all have something that y'all want to do, you got to find. But I want y'all to remember, find something to reset, as Coach Sherry said. You got to find something to reset and try not to let things are gonna always stress you. Don't let it consume your life. And because there's sometimes that with this situation, with Master P and his daughter, we don't know what it was that led her to the drug abuse. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's what's like sometimes people decide to self-medicate, you know, and to manage. And that's why I feel it's very important. And also, instead of, if you have a person that's near and dear to you and they have a mental illness, just just always try to check on them or do whatever you can. And it's really not a laughing matter. Like I said, in my family, we laugh about some of the stuff that my family member does. But then we always go to, but we hope he okay. Because I just wish in that situation in my that what we're dealing with in our family, I wish it was a way we can make him take his meds. As long as he's on his meds, it's like he's fine. But I just I want you guys to do something to enjoy yourself. That's neat. Because I said so. Yeah, cramming. Brown sugar. I just placed an Amazon order and two of my items aren't arriving until June 6th. They would be hearing me complain. Dang, that's just a week. Calm down. Calm down, sis. Oh, Lord. I don't know if y'all saw, like I was telling y'all about that. I posted a new deal today. If y'all need baby wipes, y'all better jump on that deal. Because the deal don't last long. Okay, joy and peace. That's interesting to know. Okay, so brown sugar here we play it. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I just read something. Hold on, I'm gonna let this sit right there for a little bit. Cause I think my hubby might be in here with me today. But Cancer Queen for Life 2022. Good morning, Melissa B. Love your channel. You're so funny. Keep doing you. Hold on, y'all. And y'all see what she said? New subby here. The first new subby today. A dance we get new subbies because we're going to have fun. It's a whole party over here. Just relax and unwind. I'm a little goofball, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed over here, Cancer Queen. But let's get back to brown sugar. So she had an overdose. She did. And somebody posted that she
I
was
like to say
29.
rest in peace to Master P daughter, Tatiana Miller, Tata. She was in a couple of his movies and stuff. And she's one of the oldest. Romeo's sister also, and a couple of other brothers and sisters they have. Yes, she had passed away. And Master P is really sad about this. You know what I'm saying? He's on Facebook writing and Instagram and everything, writing posts how sad he feels about this. He needs some time to himself over this. Y'all give me comments.
So that's what's going on. And you know what I was trying to do? I wanted to focus on the fact that, like he said, this one line is why I was like, nope, this is what I'm doing. I was working on a whole other video. Started working on it last night, was gonna do it this morning. So it'll be posted before I get on the road. And I was like, no, when I saw this one sentence that says mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. Like that is so true. That's so true. That's so true. So said all my grandparents from both sides of my families migrated to Cali in the 60s from the South. Now his grands and great grandson are running back to the South. Come on back. You know what? My brother, he is from Georgia, but he think he from Cali now. He hardly ever comes back home. Thanks, Brown Sugar, for welcoming her. I would love for everyone to welcome her with open arms. Okay, Richmond, Virginia. Oh wow, I did not know that because I said so. I did not. Look at y'all. Y'all so nice. Welcoming our new one. I've never been to Richmond, Virginia. I've been to Newport News. Yes, joy and peace. That's what this was mainly about. Yes. Okay, Cancer Queen. It's always interesting when people say it's boring where they live. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You have to make the best out of your situations. What do you want to do? Because people say that about the city that I'm from. It is a little slower. Valdosta to me is more of a college town. And so for me, if I say boring, it's more because I would like to have a night evening life or something. Because when I was in Birmingham, I liked going to the jazz club. I can just sit back, unwind, listen to the band. Every now and then, it's just jazz music playing, just something like that, like kick back. I would get to go to the wine loft and do my wine tastings because I love wine and just dine and mingle. And I just loved kickbacks, and they don't have stuff like that in the city that I'm from. Okay, Maryland, got a lot of family there. But what's funny is my cousin just left Maryland, and but she owned a house in Valdosta, my hometown, anyway. And just because she would come home to visit her mom, and so it was just better for them to buy a house instead of spending money to stay at a motel and all that, and for when her kids come home and all that to have somewhere to stay. So it just financially made more sense. But now her husband has retired twice, and so now she was like, nope, I'm going back to the South. She's in her late 50s, and she was just like, I just want to go and She said she enjoyed being in the South, and I just never would have known that because she had lived up north for so long. Brown sugar, you sound like me. I remember places that I visit. I remember what I ate there. So in California, it's this place called Shabu Shabu that I just I'm ready to get back to it. Like, or this Brazilian steakhouse in Redondo Beach. I want to get back there. One of the two places, got to get back. But I always remember something about food. I'm a foodie, but y'all can tell I'm because I'm a little thick. But shabu shabu, they serve that food to you raw, and you cook it in your little pan. Oh, love it. And then all the peanut sauce and fish oils, all that. And then it comes up a good broth, and you can have those leftovers as soup. That's so much better than having me a little to go box of food. But yeah, I enjoy places like that. Remember food. Oh yes, and then my first time having street corn was in California as well. Hmm. Okay, lovely. Oh, we live in major cities around the country. Oh, but share. I just remember I told my daughter that I say, oh, I have one of my subscribers' daughter goes to school with you, and that was interesting though. But that's good. She's not that far from you though. If you're in Charlotte, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody, y'all. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, oh, that's so sad. And then I read, it was like right before I think it was right before I went to bed about a boating accident. 5 people was killed. Somebody driving a boat under the influence, y'all. Y'all just stay safe out here. Mm. Oh, Cancer Queen. Really? Thank you. It's a wonderful life. So that's why us colorful beings should uplift each other. Jokes and giggles are okay from time to time, but we should be loving. I'm making my business to give someone a compliment every day. Thank you. I love your topic. But yes, you're right. We do. That's why I say I'm guilty. I joke about when he be doing his little mental crap, but I just want to know I love him. She is. It's her first year on campus. It was her first year on campus, but she's actually a junior now. So she's junior status, but first year just because of the dual enrollment. Thanks for stopping through, Plan B. What's up? Brown sugar, my neck be on the swivel. He'd be like, oh no. Wait a minute now. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, wait now. I'm trying to figure out where Joy and Peace talking about she was at. Brown sugar now. I hope I know no baby with no target. I hope a baby with no target. I'm gonna say that. Baby, better not have been. They just out there just shooting for no reason. Mm. Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Um, I have another one that I want to do, but I got to see what happens with my traveling, and hopefully I get my T video out soon. Oh, it looks like Tasha Godfrey. Hi. Oh my goodness. I got to look that up. Let's see if we can look that up real quick. I know I said we can't be here long. Long as I'm finished by 12:30. Wait a minute. Let's see. Now y'all said that happened in Pittsburgh. Hold on. Let's look at that. Oh, y'all, I'm making a mess. Hold on. That happened in Pittsburgh, y'all. I think that's what y'all told me. Mm. I'm trying to open it up. Hold on. Mm. Mm. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna show this real quick and we're gonna get out of here. Okay. OMG. It said it was a drive-by apartment shooting, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. That's sad. On, mm-mm. That's sad. But you know, Coach Sherry, that would be interesting, though, if they did know each other. Is she by any chance in the honors dorm? Hold on. Deja, what's the name of your dorm?
LLC1.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Um, so what you can do, Coach Sherry, to see if they know each other. Um, my daughter has a page, so you can go to my community page, and my daughter has a YouTube channel as well. And so you can go to my community wall and show your daughter whenever you see her and be like, "Do you know her?" But she was in LLC1 dorm. Yeah, but that would be crazy if they did know. That's sad. Okay, hold on. Yes, Tasha. Thanks for asking. Oh. Okay, Plan B, Peel. So we know what Plan B kind of sort of stands for. That's interesting that your name is Plan B, Peel. I just saw this thing, y'all, this article about this man, and this is getting off the subject. I got to hurry up, but this man has 33 children and he's only in his 30s. And then he was mad because so he had this picture. I think only like 22 of his kids was able to get in the picture, but he was thanking the moms, and he was upset because of the comments. So he made a response um on his Instagram about like because people were saying a lot of negative things about it. I'm not voicing my opinion about it. I'm just stating what he was talking about. I just thought about it when I saw Plan B. And but he was like, no, my pullout, he said, my pullout game, and a whole bunch of other words, but he said, my pullout game ain't weak. I just don't. I was like, wow. He said he got money to take care of all of them. So that really went left, but I just thought about that, seeing it. But thank you, Plan B. Thank you. What? What? Oh, that's so sad. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Jack Crabberita, thank you. When I was trying to pull that article up, I guess that's when it happened. But, you know, Crabberita, was that my only super chat? Okay, yeah, I see it up top now. Yeah, okay. Sorry. He was a 3-year-old boy with his grandparents, and they were asleep. And when they woke up, he was gone. He was in the middle of an intersection, but luckily people stopped to give him snacks. Oh my gosh. Joy and peace, that's me. Look at Brown Sugar. Girl, do your thing. I got to get you set up the right way, though. It's a private chat. You can put your email in that private chat if you want to. That's a nice story. Wow. You want to have $500? You played the high roller tables? I mean, the high roller slides? Baby, give me 100 and I'm going to enjoy myself with that 100. Okay, she lived in the suites. That'd be interesting if they had classes. But she's a psychology major. I think with the I think behavioral health. Oh wait, so you saw that story about the man? Okay, yeah, yeah. I couldn't. I was like, oh, I can't do this. I don't. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna get in trouble talking about that. And then I couldn't play what he said anyway. So okay, Sasha, you enjoying the life from the bushes. I'm glad you came out the bushes. Long as you hit that thumbs up. Somebody let me know where we at with these thumbs up. Let me know. Let me know. Brown sugar, I feel you on that. And I was telling y'all about how I will walk places, but I I'm a little more mindful these days of my surroundings. Um, but I just refuse to live in fear though. Oh, okay. Okay. But paths may have crossed. Because you're right, it's a small campus. Very small campus. Okay, brown sugar. Well, hold on. Let me see what we're looking like. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. Still not. I can't see it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess we're doing pretty good. Now getting gas, y'all, I be scared though sometimes because I ain't gonna lie. I have moments. I'm particular about using my card at the pump just because I used to handle all the purchasing cards and the gas cards at a company I worked for one time. And then I learned about what's the name? The detachable, those little card readers. And I used to handle the fraudulent activity in the bank because of the cards. And so I prefer to go inside to pay. And I always have like this thing in my mind, let me look in the back seat because I see stories about that stuff happening at the gas pump. You know what? I think I did see that one. Yeah, and she's in Memphis. Oh wow. And that's a lot of people. You right, Cancer Queen. I get nervous at the ATM also. So there are times, especially now because I'm new to the area, depending on when it is, I won't even go to my bank's ATM. I will go to the ATM inside the grocery store, and I have a in that ATM in particular, I won't get charged any fees. So I found that. So I will actually park my car, go inside the grocery store, just so I'm around people. But it is just this one that every now and then I will go to, but I'm a little on alert. But I'm always like making my business to be on the phone when I am at that ATM. Mm-mm. Yes, that is sad. Too much. But y'all, I enjoyed your time. I'm glad y'all came through. I wanted to discuss this mental health situation and try to, as small of a group as I am, as we are, um, but still just uh supporting the Miller family at this time. Like I said, I never want to think about, or I don't even want to experience losing one of my children. I don't care what they're going through in life, or what they're doing that I don't like, or whatever. Like that's still mine. So with that being said, you guys tell someone that you love them, because tomorrow is not promised. And until next time, my good people.